Hi, I'm joined by Sypros Kouvelis, who is the team leader at EU-GCC Cooperation in Green Transition. It's a pleasure to have
Oliver,
you with us.
great to be with you.
Excellent. So we're here in Dubai at the third annual World Hydrogen MENA. I think for those listening in, it would be a good start if you can unpack and tell us a little bit more about the EU-GCC.
Absolutely. So this is a project that started last September. It's a project that will go on for 3 years, we believe, or even more maybe. And it is a project that the European Union is funding and supporting through the European External Action Service, which is the foreign affairs, let's say, of Europe, in this region. And we collaborate, of course, with the Directorate General for climate change, for energy, for environment, and so on in the Commission. Now, the reason we do it is that we have 3 pillars of work. 2 of them are related to addressing climate change by mitigating emissions, reducing emissions, increasing energy efficiency, increasing renewables, and so on, adapting to climate change through nature-based solutions, circularity, and so on.
Yeah.
And the second pillar of our project is about green hydrogen, and specifically on how we can support the creation and development of a market for green hydrogen in this region. Now, this is needed because Europe, as you will know, is the leader globally in addressing climate change and also shifting to a green future for the world.
Yeah.
And hydrogen is a very important part of that. Now, Europe wants to collaborate with the GCC region in terms of producing green hydrogen, moving it around the planet, trading, and so on and so forth. And that takes a lot of work in finding the right language, the right agreements for regulation, for certification, for developing the infrastructure, for doing everything that is needed to make this happen as quickly as possible, because the targets of Europe are by 2030. And that means that there's a lot of work to be done to make it happen properly.
Yeah, we certainly need to see progress, and that's a key strapline for us here at the event, is position for progress. And for us, we really identify policy, investment, and technology as 3 key pillars for that. From your perspective, can you...
Well, I will tell you, for us it was very important to be a strategic partner of this conference. We really saw the value added in this because we managed to be in touch with all sides. When I say all, we have European Union, we have GCC countries, but also we have the rest of the world, which is an important player. You have off-takers for green hydrogen in other parts of the world, and so we need to keep an eye on the big picture as well. So being here allowed us to organize this session that we did and be present. We had a representative from the cabinet of the EU Commissioner speaking in our session today. We had people from very high positions, let's say, in Oman, in Saudi Arabia, and so on. And very, very good experts. And it allowed us to have an exchange of what needs to happen in order to align, if you like, or to coordinate the views of the European Union and the countries and actors here in the GCC countries that will be doing that. Now, in what you said, there are 3 levels, if you like, of analysis. One is the policy.
Yeah.
In policy, we need to first understand each other,
course.
to know what the definitions mean, to see why regulation fits or doesn't fit, and how we can make this work fast. So the policy part is very important because that's what everyone is expecting to see. To move on to the second part, which is to develop the infrastructure and the technologies, and that needs A, collaboration in terms of technological exchange, and B, investment. And investors want to have a very good overview of the regulation, but also of the market potential. So if you make these things happen, then we can quite confidently say that yes, by 2030 that Europe needs to address those targets, things will happen. But it takes a lot of work in the engine room in the meantime, and this is what we're trying to do.
Absolutely. Well, that's really exciting to hear. It's been a pleasure having you as part of the event, as a strategic partner, and looking forward to seeing how things
Thank you so much.
Thanks
We're
so much,
looking
Sypros.
forward to more.
Thank you.
Bye.